Okay, so hello and welcome back to Warhammer 2 Total War. We're going to be starting a new campaign tonight.
I fight for the greater good.
And we're going to be looking at a mod which has really only just come out. I think it was like 2 days ago or something like that. There's been a number of mods which have been adding minor clans to the Skaven, and I haven't actually done a campaign as the Skaven yet, which is kind of odd considering Skaven are probably my favorite race out of all of the Warhammer fantasy races. To the point where, you know, I had a tabletop Skaven army myself. But yes, out of these, over time, we've had some extra lords added here and there, as well as minor clans. I think we've got Clan Vrrtkin here. There's Squeal Gnawtooth for Clan Mulder, who starts off in Hell Pit. We have Clan Vulcan here. We have Clan Vrrtkin here, but we're going to be doing campaign as Clan Vrrtkin here, who actually does have a unique lord. I've been troubleshooting some things I've been having with this for the last few days. Me getting things modeled up and all that, but it all seems to be working fine. Clan Vrrtkin here. I don't actually know whether they're a clan from the lore or they had an exode or something about that. But yeah, they're a clan focuses on like subterranean warfare and the usage of a lot of poison winged. So we're going to be using a lot of poison winged globadiers and gas mortars and all that. They've got their own lord. I don't remember what his name is. We start in Agral Migdal, down in just south of the swamps area. The swamps of sorrow. Swamps of madness. Sorry. Faction effects. We have research rate plus 10%. Leadership plus 10 during subterranean intercept battles. Chances for intercepting an army using the underway beast paths or world routes plus 20% faction wide. Melee attack plus 5 during subterranean intercept battles. And construction cost minus 60% for weapons dump, weapons barrow, arsenal buildings, or regions. Lord effects also gives melee attack for 10 plus 10 for globadiers and net cutters units. Net cutters are these guys. We'll see more about the stats of the units in battle. Actually, I should, before we go any further, get the name of the mod author, who very kindly was very patient in explaining to me something which I thought I was having an issue with, and I was just tearing my game apart, trying to figure out what it was, but it turned out I was just reading something wrong, so, you know, par for the course for me. Thank you very much. The mod author is Stigingeoy, I think. So yeah, on Steam this is Clan Vrrtkin Faction Overhaul Minor Clans Rising. It also comes with it also suggests a few other mods for it, which we have active as well. We'll see those when we get into the game as well. Armor plus 20 for globe units and artillery. Recruit rank plus 2 for globe units. Minus 30% upkeep for globe units. Okay. So yeah, let's start the campaign. Oh great smart warlord engineer, you've been recently pushed out from your clandestine globadiers by those painted green things. It's time to take back what's yours, and then you should prove to this idiot in Clan Scryer and Mulder that you are the greatest, biggest experimenter that ever existed. Your chemicals and concoctions are future of horned rat blessed race. Are the future of the horned rat's blessed race. I look forward to having more of these minor clans added because they tend to be really focused on singular aspects of the Skaven race, which would make for very interesting gameplay with a bunch of them. Clan Vrrtkin is focused on more heavily armored Skaven than is usual, and Clan Vulcan is based around like flaming attacks. All that. Okay, actually, this isn't right. Am I doing something wrong again? Oh, jeez. Hang on. Now, just a moment. Just a moment. Has there been an update to this? Because, as I said, previously we were starting in Agral Big Doll. Let's see. Update 101. 1.1. Revert Vrrtkin units for garrisons of other clans. Nerf to dot on all blows. The skills are changed. Commanders replace faction confederate. Yes. Okay. So we're having a bit of an issue here. What? I'm pretty sure I tried this and it was working perfectly fine. This is kind of embarrassing. Let me just have a look at things. My mod list order is all perfectly fine, isn't it? It should be. Okay. Oh. Okay, we'll try loading it up again. I might just have to cut out all this faffing about. I hope this works properly. I did have it working properly earlier. I would like to start in the proper location. It's closer to globadiers. Festa Spike isn't too bad of a start. It's actually a little easier than the start where it actually starts off otherwise.
Heir of an area.
That doesn't seem to be showing properly again. Okay. Let me load this up. If this doesn't work, I might have to end up calling it off and starting at another night. This is purely a conflict between my own mods. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to think about whether I want to disable a mod or not. Chances are that would probably be OV and Lost Factions. Because since we started Agral Migdal, that's also where Clan Ugma starts. I have loaded it, and we've started there, alongside Clan Ugma, and it would prove to be an interesting beginning. But it's not going to be doing it properly for now, for some reason. There we go. Okay, fine. Right, I'm just going to save that. This is what's supposed to be the start. It's a load order issue on my part. I apologize for that. So yes, this is the start which we've got. So here we are. And we have our lord now. Previously we wouldn't have had a unique lord. Trickstab Gribnode. The leader of Clan Vrrtkin, Trickstab Gribnode, is a Skaven warlord, engineer that neither friend nor foe should remain close to, lest they desire to become subject to his latest concoction. And you see we have a bunch of unique units. As far as I know, we actually have unique units across the entire board. You, a rat! Well, these rats. Other rats are very nice. I can recommend rats as pets, personally. They're very cute. But Skaven! And with poison gas! So, specifically among these, they have some different abilities amongst them. I think for the most part, having these Vrrtkin, like Storm Vermin and Vrrtkin units makes them immune to the poison gas which our units will be spraying about. Because this is sort of the key element of this faction. What should I go over first? Let's go over the Lord first. So, Trickstab Gribnode, he has unique items and a unique tree. Grimnode's trusty tank, a beloved keepsake to Grimnode, a lethal death trap to those around him. Public order +3, ward save +23%. It's quite a bit. Skaven corruption +3, local province, and trusty tank, which gives him constant around self, affects enemies in range in 20 meters, causes damage to combatants. Okay, so he's just got a damage aura around him. That's pretty nasty. At level 8 he gets that. Okay, this is interesting. Can lead Clan Vrrtkin units. Massive debuff to all vanilla units. Okay, so that's to discourage you from using the base clan units. Gas Blade at rank 14. Small containers feed Hellbird's blade with covering of nasty noxious chemicals. Okay. See, armor piercing, weapon damage +60, melee defense +13, melee attack +13. Good. We'll have, you know, the luck of the horned rat all over this, and enables poison attacks. Okay. We have magical attacks as base. Sneaky, tricksy, slippery, life is cheap. Yeah, okay. Ravenous expansion, those are the two base ones, I think. We have this tree here. Increased chemical production. The power of Clan Vrrtkin is based not only in the best gas weapons, but also in production of the most creative and deadly toxins known to Skaven. +13% research rate. +20% income from trade tariffs. Faction-wide. And +3 Skaven corruption local region. Breeding chems. Quickstab chemical experiments leads him to developing concoctions boosting the breeding rate. +13 growth all provinces, +13% casualty replenishment rate, all armies faction-wide, +3 recruit rank for slaves, +2 global recruitment rank, and +2 local recruitment capacity. Well equipped. In Clan Vrrtkin, there is no warrior more prized than globadiers, therefore the best equipment goes to them. +13 armor for globadiers. That's on top of their faction one, I think, isn't it? Didn't we have something saying that it gave armor to globadiers units? Is that under here? Yes, +20 armor for globe units. Okay, so that gives them +33 armor. And +7 melee defense. Does this give melee attack? Yes, it does. +10. Okay. So their melee attack is 30. Their melee defense base is 16. And that would make it go up to 16. Oh boy, math time. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 23. Okay, so they become better at melee. Not fantastic, but the armor is pretty good. That would put it up to, I just read before. Let's see, 70 armor +13, 83. That's like, yeah, geez, that's what, like 7 points less than Storm Vermin? Okay. Gas their silos. Gas is not only used in open field or the underway. With increased range, toxins can be delivered into sieged settlements, poisoning water, food, and inhabitants alike. At max level, 27% attrition suffered by defenders when laying siege. -3 enemy siege holdout time. And 26% range for all artillery. Pretty nice. Best chem feed for neck cutters. Great Warlord Trickstab noticed the interaction between cutthroats and chemicals and is planned to strengthen it with mad experimentation. Okay, gives them Stalk for rank 7 and above. Terror for neck cutters units, rank 7 and above. Okay, so this is like a, one of these trees down here. And plus 26% weapon damage. Plus 26 being 2 times 13. Okay, so they become stalking, terror-causing melee infantry units, and they're pretty good ones from what I remember. I've played one battle as this faction. That was actually in, when I played it, it was in the other area we started by mistake in Festa Spike. and I fought against the Blood Knights there. And cutting apart a lot of undead. I hope we can win the beginning battles here. Oh boy. What's this? Chosen one. Trickstab knows how to choose the best of the best from all that want to join his personal retinue of globadiers. +2 recruitment rank for globadiers and neckcutter units. Minus 33% upkeep cost for globy units. That's on top of, isn't it? Minus 30%. So that ends up being minus 63%. Okay. And +2 ability uses of Vrrtkin Rocket. And sworn enemies. Clan Vrrtkin is highly skilled in tunnel fighting and in killing enemies that lurk there. +66% chance of intercepting an army using the underway, beast piles, or world route. That's very high. Invasion chance when using the underway, minus 33%, Lord's army. Okay. Okay, so I suppose the idea is that even if we're moving around in the tunnels, we can still get caught by other armies, but that was to our benefit because we fight better when we're in tunnels. I think I can see why that's like that is. Vanguard deployment during underway battles. That's pretty nice because the underway battles have large Vanguard deployment zones, I believe. And +30% weapon damage when fighting against Skaven, dwarves, and greenskins. I think part of the lore of this faction is that they tend to be hired by other Skaven factions to deal with rival clans, and so they essentially just go to the rival clans' burrows and fill them full of gas and, you know, get rid of them that way. Skaven, they're not very nice. To anyone, including each other, especially to each other. He's got these things down here. Warlock optics. Optic contraptions greatly enhance precision of gas delivery. Let's see, that goes up to +15% magic item drop chance, +7 melee defense, +10% missile resistance. This is on our lord. Gives him stalk. Also adds 2 abilities. Warlock optics vision enhancer, which gives him +33 accuracy, constant on self, and Warlord Optics weak point enhancer, which is a hex you cast on an enemy within 200 meters, and for 30 seconds it lowers their melee resistance by 13% and their missile parry by 13 with a shield. Okay. How many casts of that do we get during a battle? It seems like you could just keep using it once every 60 seconds. Okay. Acid globes. This new gas mix will strip any metal, hardened skin, or scales from our enemies. More gas! Replaces regular globes with acid globes. New gas effects. Enemy armor -23, enemy leadership -13, enemy melee attack, melee defense, weapon damage, and speed -5%. Hallucinogenic globes. Let's bring visions of ruination to our enemies. -17 leadership, enemy melee attack, melee defense, weapon damage, speed -50%. Okay, so this doesn't lower armor. Okay. Do I upgrade these one after the other? Or do you choose one of these? Potent globes. With some experimentation, we can make our gas more potent. Same globe, more pain. Stronger damage over time. Enemy leadership -13. Enemy melee attack, melee defense, weapon damage, speed -5%. Okay. So that's more of a damaging one. This is more for lowering stats. And this one is more for lowering armor. Okay. Reinforced frame. How do they work? It actually is replacing the side effect ability here. So I guess we have to choose one of these. Reinforced frame. Is this similar to Ikit Claw's one? The armor is reinforced with mechanical support, allowing increase in movement and carrying capacity. +13 armor, +30% speed, +20% reload time reduction, +20% range, +30% ammunition, plus 15 charge bonus, and perfect vigor. It's pretty nice. Though he doesn't get a mount, which I'm fine with. I kind of feel like Skaven lords and that shouldn't have mounts. Because I'm an old fogey and they didn't have mounts when I started collecting Skaven. So, explanations at the time was the Skaven lords wouldn't put their life in something other in the hands of something other than themselves. So, augmented weapon. This blade is attached to a warp generator that channels crackling energy along the blade. Okay, I think that's pretty much just the. This is a pretty standard upgrade. Vent. Powerful discharge of gases from the tank pushes enemies and envelops them in deadly gas for tactical retreat. This is like Verminous Valor, I think it's called, where the Skaven Lord can cause a pushback of enemy units around him just so he can get away. It doesn't deal damage, but this one does. Duration for 1 second. We get 3 casts of it during a battle every 30 seconds. Damage over time for 23 seconds, and it does the usual effects of this, I think. It's actually a little bit different. Minus 13 leadership. It seems like it's a weaker version of it. Minus 3% melee attack. 5% melee attack. Yeah. Okay. That would probably mean that they'd stack, wouldn't it? Because they're different effects? Warpforged blades. Okay. More armor piercing, base weapon damage, and poison and magical attacks. It's kind of... Actually, hang on. He's got... Oh no, his magical attacks is on his ranged attack. Right. But he gets magical attacks down here, so... Having magical attacks up there is kind of redundant. But I think this is... One of these is like a base upgrade. If not both of them. I think it's been a while since I played as the Skaven. Globe launcher. An arm-mounted mechanical globe launcher. Deliver more gas at a greater distance. Plus 25% reload time. Plus 60% reload time reduction. On top of... that's accuracy. Okay. Reload time reduction plus 20%. So that would be... Plus 80% reduction to reload time? Wow, he could like... How fast will he be churning out these shots? Missile strength plus 200%, range plus 100%, and ammunition plus 150%. What's his range? 90. Is that 90 meters? So it would go up to 180? Okay. I think that's like... bow range. Warpforged armor, plus 30 armor and plus 10% missile resistance. Personal chem injectors. A small tube and needle feeds Lord Trickstab with cocktail of best toxins to boost his battle prowess. An augment for 33 seconds. It gives him plus 10 melee attack, plus 60 armor piercing weapon damage, plus 40 base weapon damage, and immune to psychology. Okay. And the Vrrtkin rocket. Should the target be unfortunate enough to survive the blast, they'll meet a surer fate as their lungs are filled with Vrrtkin's signature concoctions. Magic missile. Causes magic and fire damage. So this is like the warp stone rocket that the warlock engineers can fire, I think. Not like Ikit Claw's warp bomb nuke. Effective at long range, strong versus multiple combatants. Actually, it says magic missile, so I'm guessing it's shot from Trickstab. It might actually have the effect of Ikit Claw's nuke. Yeah. Okay. Where was that other one where we got the more casts of it? This one here, Chosen One. I think we can actually get this right from the beginning as soon as we get to level 2. It doesn't have a level cost on it. So 2, 3, 4. Available after unlocking increased chemical production. Yeah, that's just that. So 1. So you can get this by level 3. But this requires you to have put points in all throughout this. Okay. I mean, it's not a big deal. You're getting uses for a ability you don't get until quite a bit later on. Inspiring presence, slaves fed with chemicals. Oh, some of these are custom as well. Feeding slaves with chemicals and toxic sludge is indeed an interesting experiment with unforeseen outcomes. -2 melee attack for the slaves, plus 15 physical resistance, plus 13 physical resistance for slave units, plus 55% weapon damage for slave units, and -4 melee defense for slave units. Okay. Pack leader seems the usual. Blastmaster. Respected and feared. Engineering skill. Rally. Whip smart. Cover of blessed gas. Gas is everywhere. In food, in clothes, in breath and sweat. It covers most exposed, obscuring vision of enemies. Plus 23 ward save for units using globes. Rank 7 and above. Ooh, jeez. Okay. That gets on top of that. Wait, hang on. Where was the one for the globadiers? Yeah, along with all the armor and the melee defense and attack they get, they also get what? 23% ward save? They already have a ward save? No, they don't. That's neat. Mutagenic elixirs, stand or die, that's usual. Ramp marcher. And that seems to be all the same. Okay, fine. We haven't gone through everything, but you know, let's get started with actual combat. We'll go through other things as we get back into it. We have this unique hero here as well. A Master Globadier hero, which is a modified engineer, I think? Yeah. Ooh. Quite a few different things as well. Ice mix snare. Strong arms. Arm strength training. Ballistics calibration sapper. Ballistics instructor. He gets these as well. Okay, so you could, like, get them on different heroes. Gets a brass orb? Nice. Do Warlock Engineers get brass orbs? Or is that only something which Chicken Claw can get? I mean, in the tabletop, it was an item which pretty much anyone could take. As long as they had the points for it. I love the brass orb. Just like a black hole in a sphere. Rampant Musk Globe. Fight harder, my dear rats. Protect the globadiers. More gas. Rampant Musk Globe. Protect the globes. Heals for 30 seconds, apparently. Plus 20% base weapon damage, plus 8 melee attack, plus 20% speed, plus 20% armor piercing weapon damage, rampage, and unbreakable. Infused globes. Yeah, we can get ones which actually heal our units. Oh, he gets Vrrtkin rockets as well. Okay. And we've actually got a modified law down here too. Gaseous breath. Gas rash. Blessed gas. Blinding gas. Vermintide, which is the same. Evasion. Whirlwind of gas, which is a modified Clan Eshin spell? I think. It's a vortex. It's the big vortex. This one. Which doesn't actually deal damage in the Skaven spells of stealth. It's just a block. I think it like pushes enemies out of it. I think. Yeah, Black Whirlwind. Wait, is this good against armor? Maybe it doesn't actually deal damage? I thought it did. Or am I thinking of something else? I think I'm thinking of Veil of Shadows. Yes, I'm thinking of Veil of Shadows. Yeah, pushing them. Okay, okay. I was getting confused again. And Flensing Ruin, which is a damage over time spell. I think Engineers got that one because another spell was changed. It's been ages. Yeah, here. They got this instead of Skitter Leap. Skitter Leap was added to the Eshin Sorcerers. And in its place, Flensing Ruin was put there. Okay. Enough about me stumbling around all this. We've got a battle to fight. I hope we can win this. Okay, so our start. This is purposely more difficult because I'm playing with Ovi and Lost Factions. We have top knots here. We're at war with them, so we'll probably attack them first. We don't have a settlement, so we're taking attrition because we don't own a home region. I want to probably attack Agral Migdal. Unless we can attack Galbaraz. Bunch of greenskins without any armor should be pretty easy to deal with. Or we could go for Gorgazan, which is over here and is a minor settlement. That might be a better idea. I could attack Agral Migdal. It's owned by the Ugma tribe. Chief Ugma is right over here. However, our army, he's an anti-large. How much anti-large does he have? Only 5. Okay. Storm Vermin, they have bonus versus large 17. Our net cutters, dual sword infantry. I think they're pretty much like plague monks, except they have the toxic residue ability, where for 10 seconds they lower the stats slightly. They also have bonus versus infantry in large 4. They also have frenzy and physical resistance 15%. They cause fear too, and they're immune to psychology. Wow, okay. Immune to psychology is basically unheard of on Skaven. We have these slaves, which have this neat ability here, where we can actually blow them up to cause toxic residue effect on enemies within range of them. Might be almost useless, but when strapped with broken and weakened globes, they can be detonated remotely. Skaven slaves are a decent tool to deliver the gas indeed. They have a purpose. To die in the name of the clan. Poison-wing globadiers. These are not exactly the same as the normal globadiers for the other Skaven factions. Because, as you see down here, they only have 3 ammunition. But they have these globes with the poison wind gas. So, something I found in my test battle of this is it's probably for the best to put these on to turn off auto fire on these, just so that they don't waste their shots, because this damage over time lasts for 23 seconds, but they're gonna, you know, throw all their globes during that time, or at least, you know, pretty quickly. And you want to sort of space it out so that you can deal the most damage, because I think the mod author mentioned to me that it doesn't reapply itself. So we also have these Skaven slave slingers. Have the same effect, toxic residue, on their ranged attack even. They don't have it on their melee attacks. Actually, maybe a little bit better because of that, because you don't have to blow them up to get the effect. And then you can blow them up when they get into melee anyway, so... Great mortars as a unit unique to us. Siege artillery, the greatest creation of Lord Trickstab, unwieldy and in the underway, but when given space can decimate whole regiments, swallowing them in deadly gas. 22 ammunition, magic attacks, missile strength with poison wing gas. They're mortars. Poison wing globe mortars. Okay, let's add you here. And since we don't own a settlement, I can either attack you and then what, run off? It's going to take several turns to get over there. Don't have the luxury of time because I can't recruit units. Though during the battle I could use food to summon more units. Or Agral Migdal, what do you have in the settlement? Southern trolls, river trolls, and forest trolls. You see, they got regeneration. They cause fear. I don't know how effective our gas is going to be against monstrous units. What? I imagine it's going to be very good against masses of, like, goblins.
The doom comes.
We also have, like, upgrades we can get for our units, but we'll have a look at those in a bit. Let's see. This isn't a siege attacker. We don't have a siege attacker, so we'd have to use siege equipment to get through that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to take a bunch of savage orcs with slaves. I kind of want to just leave you there. Going into the other way does make us immune to attrition. If I attack you, and then I can raid the region, that will make us immune to attrition as well. Okay, we'll attack you, and I think I'll do that. So let's see, what have we got here? Olug, Naxatas, Savage Orc, Arrow Boys, Savage Orc, Boar Boys, and some Trolls. Okay. Do I want to spend any food? To get a unit of the menace below. I might spend 3. Okay.
Council's command.
What else? Slaves up the front. Poison wing globadiers over here. They come in larger squads. That's 68 in there. Wow.
Council's command.
You there. Slaves over here. Net cutters, you can go behind there. Storm vermin can go over here.
Warlock engineer.
You can go here.
Warplock loaded.
You can go there.
Ready. Clan Vrrtkin. Guide us home.
Go there. You go there. You go there. And you go there.
Warlock engineer.
Okay. I turn you off auto fire. Because we're going to have you flank around the side. Let's have a look at our units. They have this really bright green colored clothes on. Oh, they actually have little globes on their belts. That's neat. I like the green. It's very, it stands out a lot. Some of them have, like, cloths on their faces because they can't afford gas masks. There's our lord. Hang on. Let me just start the battle. There we go. So, there's our lord. He's all armored up in a full suit. Being very nifty. Yeah. Backpack on. Dags on his armor. We have our storm vermin, which have either gas masks on. Some of them don't. The poor guy there doesn't. He's not going to last long. Some of them have cloths on their faces. I think it's described that the one that I feel like they should all be wearing gas masks because they're storm vermin and they would be able to afford them. It sort of mentions that some of the ones, the clan rats and so on, since they can't necessarily, they won't necessarily be able to afford a gas mask. They just have to have like a cloth held over their snout with soaked in urine, which is what Gotrek did in Skaven Slayer when facing a globadier. Apparently it works. We have Skaven slaves here. Now slingers. Yeah, they actually have some of the globes on their belts too. I wonder whether they throw little globes as their slings. Part of me thinks that would make a lot of sense. Another part of me thinks that the globes would be a bit too expensive for that. So they'd just be like throwing little pellets or whatever they do normally. Poison wing globadiers. Yep. They're poison wing globadiers. Again, I really like that vivid green. It really stands out. Other than that, they don't look really any different from normal. Not that I'd expect them to. We have the mortars here. Oh look, they're crewed by poison wing globadiers. That's neat. And the mortars, that is the Vampire Coast version. Yeah, it's got a starfish on it still. I mean, that's built into the texture. Pretty good. It looks pretty good. These are our neck cutters. As you can see, as I said, I guess they fulfill sort of the role of a plague monk, except with a bit more melee attack, you know, anti-infantry and large with them. They cause fear. Some of them have like gas masks on. And they're immune to psychology too. And they got 15% physical resistance. Can't forget that. So, I found these really quite good. What are their other stats? 30 armor, 82 leadership, 36 speed, 58 melee attack, 21 melee defense. That's really high. That's higher than the Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin have 23. I mean, these are with halberds, but 58. Yeah, jeez. Our Warlock, Master Globadier, who I think pretty much uses the model for the Warlock, for the Engineer Lord. With those warp blades. Nifty. And our slaves. And the slaves with spears. The slaves with spears actually have lighter fur than the slaves without spears. Is a spear considered worse than the daggers? Okay. We'll get you to shoot them. We'll move you up there. What's your attack? Actually, I want to see this. What's the projectile? It is a globe. Okay. Nice, nice.
Channeled and charged. Still. Create. Undying loyalty, master.
Yes, yes, I'm sure.
Rockets moving.
Undying loyalty.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Attack them. Attack them.
Skaven slaves. Where are the things?
Where are the things? Okay, there we go. Shoot them. Oop. The gas won't affect our units because we've got protection for damage over time things. Can I get you to shoot them? Uh-oh. Not good. Though these clan rats, which I just summoned, don't. So, that's probably going to cause a lot of dead Skaven there. Poison them! Blah! Okay, go after them. Yeah, geez, that's... seems to be dealing a fair amount of damage. Is that just going to wipe out that unit? Blah, 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 blah. Well, especially if we apply it again. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Yep, there we go. Entire squad dead. Go and attack him. Water, come up here. What are you attacking? Oh, the poison wing globadiers. Get out of there. What's this you have? Replenish the globes. Oh, gee, okay. Oh, wow. They can replenish their ammunition? That's pretty nice.
Magic's ready.
We wouldn't want to duel you. Can you attack them? Yeah. Ah! Get out of here! Run! Run! Flee!
Shriek! Shriek! Warlock engineer! Do not die! Channel uncharged! Make life! I agree!
Okay, and yeah, you've hurt them. Oh. Come on. Think they're still under the effects of it? Yes, they are. Any of them die? Blah. There goes one. Blah. There goes another. Okay.
We obey!
Fine. Try and finish them off, I suppose. At least maybe kill the Lord. What's the effect of firing? Boom. Did that hit them? No. Okay. Decisive victory. 24 kills for our storm vermin, 17 for the net cutters. How many did our slingers got? 8. Okay, so our storm vermin did most of the damage against the boar boys. 24 and 3. I guess perhaps the damage over time stuff doesn't apply the kills to the unit which caused it. Since the mortar only got 1 kill there, though they did pretty much wipe out a unit, I think. Okay, that's just base game oddness.
Our new masters.
Enslave them. I want more food.
Who comes? Where Hoopstone?
And we can't. Okay. We're actually suffering from attrition. Oh yeah, that's because we don't have a settlement. I thought it was going to be because of Badlands. Can I, Ooh, we have to choose one of these. Tail weapon, standardized firing drill, or warp lock optics. Actually, no. Only one of these two. Or spells. Oh! Okay, so we have to choose standardized firing drill or tail weapon. So it's either like buffing our units, buffing his melee abilities. And for this, we either improve his globes, as well as eventually getting a rocket brass orb, and these, or we go with a spellcaster. You know, I'm kind of tempted to get the spells. Actually, this Vermintide here apparently summons units of Vrrtkin Skaven slaves. Which is quite nice, because they won't be affected by our poison effects. If I got this. Gets campaign movement range. Also improves warp grinders. Seismic snare. This sounds all great for when we get more units. I think for the moment I'm going to get Gaseous Breath because I think casting spells will be more useful during a battle. At the moment. And on you. I kind of want to get route marcher so we can move further. Let's see. I'm still thinking how we can do this. I want to take the settlement with the trolls. I could do it if I spend a huge amount of food, maybe. We summon like 9 units of clan rats. Lowering the leadership with our spells. The damage over time is a problem. We don't really have... Because that means we have to last. And trolls are all about hitting hard and fast. Also, they've got regeneration. I don't think we can start researching at the moment because we don't have any buildings to research. I'm gonna get route marcher. And I am going to... How many turns would that take? 3, 4-ish? Well, we'll run over there. There'll be 1 turn of attrition, and then I'll be able to use the underground to jump over there as well. Hopefully we'll be able to get there before the enemy summons an army. I have food, so we'll be able to, like, summon a whole bunch of clan rat units during the battle to help us. That's the plan. Not much of one. Ah, hello. There's MASH. Okay. What can we get with you? Let's have a look at the upgrades you can get. Anti-pain chemo injector. Or 7 food. Attribute. Immune to psychology and perfect vigor. Okay, so that will give you perfect vigor because the neck cutters already have immune to psychology. Charge chemo injector. Special machinery feeds this unit with constant injections of chem, making it faster and not afraid of impact. Plus 13 charge bonus and plus 13% speed for the infantry. Is he... Perfect vigor sounds better. The speed's nice. You get something different? Potent gas. Oh, we can change their attack to one of these. Huh. So it seems like these lower leadership, but they don't deal damage over time. This deals more damage over time. Doesn't lower their stats as much. This one lowers their stats a lot. Okay. And I guess we can do the same with you? Yes, we can. Okay. And the halberds, they get the same. How much does it cost to change it? 5 food. Want to change it on you? Let's get the potent gas on you. Oh, nice. It adds a little icon down there. Okay. Jump over here. We'll end turn. We're running away from the battles like the cowardly rat we are, which is perfectly in character. Hopefully, top knots won't be able to catch up on us. Nope, they can't. Okay. Run over here and turn again. So glad we're not taking attrition while we're doing this. Oh, I nearly choked on my tea. The danger I face every day. once we actually get a settlement, things should be much easier. Okay. Gorgazan, you have basic garrison. Go and attack them. And I'm going to spend 2 lots of food. This does lower our things. Maybe I'll spend 1. That lowers our leadership by 10. Actually, hang on, I was looking at the wrong one. That only lowers our leadership by -5. So yeah, I think I'll do that. How much do we need? What's the threshold for this? 20%. I don't know. Guess it's 100 we can carry at the moment? Yes. Okay, so that would be just 20. Okay, I'm going to summon 3 units of clan rats. Okay, let's begin the next battle. I think it's proves to be that it will be an interesting clan to fight as. Come on, Ronald! More magic! Yay! The Horned Rat is with us. He approves of our diabolical schemes.
Slingers! Cannon! Slingers!
You can go there.
Plague mugs!
You can go like that.
Warlock engineer!
You can go there. You can go there. Clan rats. The Skaven slaves can just go there. Actually, no, hold on. There, 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 and there. Okay. I want you to shoot them. Go up there. They don't have cavalry, so this will be to our benefit. We won't be able to resist our poisonous gifts. Blah. Okay, that was a good hit. Aim over there. Actually, aim right there. Your range is 140. Yeah, you're gonna outrange us. Nice, nice. Aim there. Want to, like, get a good covering on all of them. Ooh. Maybe hop back a little bit. Okay. Slaves over there. Slaves there. Slaves spread out over here. You hop back a bit. Oh, good. You hit one of the units again. Okay. Hit them. Charge there. Charge there. Charge there. Net cutters, I want you to go through here. Storm vermin around the edge. Attack there. Get over here. I want you to use poison breath. Just... No! No, no! Like that. Okay, and some of them there. Okay, that's just like pestilent breath. Nice. Where are the things?
Doom rocket.
Okay. Chuck 'em! Cough! There we go. Well, yeah, those clan rats we summoned just died. Holy heck, that dealt so much damage to them over time. Oh man, that just completely erased that unit. Pretty nice. I didn't even have to, like, cast multiple shots of it. Okay. Close victory. We lost 176. Yeah, look at that. Poison Wing Globadiers got 161 kills from that, like, 1-2 volleys. Oh, I want to fight against a goblin army and just watch them all keel over. Oh, man. And now we own a settlement. It's not much of one. And we're going to be suffering from food. Because owning a settlement as a Skaven means that you're...
Show warp seams. Yes, yes.
I'm going to occupy it at level 2.
Warp skull.
Okay, rattling warrens. And... Ooh, what am I going to get? Okay. If we get the clan pits, we can get our clan rats. We can just build an army of slaves. I prefer something a bit stronger than that. Though building garrisons would actually be nice for the moment. But that doesn't generate food. Warrens generate food. They generate research. Yeah, I think we'll build the alarm tunnels, just because I want to protect myself here. And we can get slaves. Get more of the slaves with slings. Can't upgrade them, can I? No. Trick stab. Actually, no, I wanted to get on you first. Triven. What's this? Gas rash. Minus 12% speed, minus 5% vigor. Is that the same as the, Spell of Plague one? I can't actually check the passive. I wish you could check the passive here. While casting, that is, map wide. Blessed Gas, plus 7 melee defense, plus 15% missile resistance, plus 7% physical resistance. Duration. Self-ground ally affects allies in range 200 meters. Effect range 40 meters. Extended effect duration. And it also increases the bonus. Goes from 15 missile resistance to 20%. Plus 10 melee defense from 7. And it goes up to 10% physical resistance from 7%. Blinding gas. Okay. Yeah, this increases as well when you overcast it. Minus 25% base missile damage, base weapon damage, minus 15%, minus 15% armor piercing weapon damage, minus 25% armor piercing missile damage, and minus 30% charge bonus. Vermintide, as we saw, summons a unit of Skaven slaves. What about overcasting it does? Oh, it might not have overcast. It just lowers the cost of it. Evasion, Whirlwind of Gas, Cleansing Ruin. Sure. What's this do, actually? Overcasting it. Is toxic residue. And then it lowers the cost of it. Okay. I think I'll get Blinding Gas. Lowering the enemy's melee attack sounds pretty nice. And you... we'll get increased chemical production, since we actually own a settlement now. I also probably want to get Master of the Tunnels, just so that we get more bonuses in those, because that's maximizing on our strengths. We want to be fighting in the tunnels, because we get all those extra leadership and melee attack. And eventually, like, Vanguard deploy and all that, so... Okay. Once we get Rattling Warrens, we'll be able to get Ferocious Plans. I want the extra food generated, but we don't have the buildings for that. We're not going to have the buildings for that. We're going to have to just raid for food. I remember when Skaven came out, one of the tactics you did, which I rather liked, was that you would just raid your own provinces for food. It made sense, because you're rounding up, in my mind, you're rounding up all the Skaven slaves, just the stragglers, the unlucky, and feeding off of them.
There's a dagger in it.
You demand a payment of 500. Give stuff or we eat you. No. I think I need to smash some sense into your thick skull. Well, nuts to you, Ugma. Okay, hey, we got a breeder. Let's get the nest nursery. And we'll get ferocious plans. I think we actually have some unique trees here. Yes, we do. We have unique research as well. Which we get. I believe this is once we get globadiers. Clan Vrrtkin clan nest. -2 food. Plus 5% income from trade tariffs. Plus 10% casualty replenishment rate. And we get these, which allows us to get, like, recruitment of, like, rat ogres and things from other clans. Which is pretty neat. Warp lightning cannons from Clan Scryer. Rat ogres, trench beasts, which is something I don't know. I think they're rat ogres with gas masks on or something. And Vrrtkin Hell Pit Abomination. Also food generated. Plague monks, sensor bearers, plague claw catapults, plague monks. Shipment of chemicals to the council. For 13,000 gold. Plus 30 food capacity, plus 1 food generated. Yeah. And we get this on Chemo Injector number 216. Passive ability, regeneration for poison, wind, and death globadier units. Nanoparticles, doubles the damage of shattering glass from globes. Or skit toxin surge. I wonder what that does. Does that mean that the impact deals more damage? Because I can't imagine it affects the damage over time, because that would be a completely different effect applied to the ability, and that would override, like, other changes you get. From my knowing of how the effects which you use which apply when you hit a target work. Morskit Toxic Sludge. Plus 50 melee attack for globadiers and neck cutters. And cause fear for poison wing globadiers and death globe bombardier units. Mix them in live subject stomachs. Plus 15% reload time reduction for poison wing mortars. Concoction of the Chaos Moon. Plus 17% range for poison wind mortar units. And Grombril Sludge. I'm guessing that's supposed to be Grombril. When a drill bit is covered in this chemical, it gives it new power. Plus 30 melee attack for warp grinders. And ability witness me for warp grinder units. I wonder what that does. Oh man. I love how over the top Skaven are. It's just crazy plans and schemes everywhere. Okay. I wonder how the regiments of renown function with this faction. Maybe we'll just have to keep them away. Okay. Let's end the turn.
Mighty tomb, king thing. See, I bow to your might. Shall deal barter.
What do you want, Cetra? A generous and open-handed leader will find himself with many strong, valuable allies. Military access. Payment of 500 you demand. That's because you're fighting against the top knots. Ah, you know what? No. Jaff shall remember this and come lurking. Because I kind of want to take their capital for myself. I don't want you marching through my territory. You're probably going to do so anyway. But, jeez. Okay.
Lightning strike.
I feel like I should just keep getting slingers. They're more useful. Come in smaller squads, but I could get the spears for the bonus versus large. 6. That's actually better than the neck cutters, but the neck cutters are you know, equipped with swords. What's this? Some Skaven are immune to gas due to either mutation, birth, or prolonged exposure. Filled with addiction, those rotting rats wade into the mass of gas victims to finish those who still claim some semblance of life and feed on meat mixed with sweet toxins. Affected by plague monk skill takes. Okay. So I said it mentions that. Just get more slingers. More slingers!
Stench of others. Too strong. Warlock engineer.
If you go up to 2, we're going to need... Okay. We'll probably just wait until we're up to level 3 settlement so I can get some nuts. Or I could attack globadiers right now, but they've probably got kind of a large garrison now. And we're losing food. That's not good. Can I raid my province for food? I can. Gives me 3. Causes unrest. But then you just get more food by attacking the rebellion. But that cuts off your income. Not that we're gaining any income from the settlement. There is Zandri down there, actually. But again, every settlement you own as the Skaven reduces your food. So you can't really expand an empire as the Skaven. You need settlements which produce food. I think maybe one of our buildings gives us food. I think it's the resource generating building. There's a building which we don't have here, which is like the income building which you get in larger settlements.
Read warp scroll.
Okay.
This way.
Let's march up here. Well, just march up here. And get more Skaven slaves. It's going to be a wonderful army. All the slaves over the walls. We can raid here or something, and if they come and attack us.
Magic missile.
Okay, go there and raid. We'll be able to get some food that way. And turn. A little bit. 5 food. I'd have to wait for like 5 turns to get up to get over 20%. Okay. You've gone up a level. What's this? Invigorating fumes. Oh, okay. Hex. Plus 10 leadership, plus 10% physical resistance, perfect vigor, and immune psychology for 33 seconds. And you get 3 casts of it. Okay. On self, it affects allies in range. Oh. And vent. Okay. Why do we want to get like Vermintides to be able to cast it over the walls? However, it only summons Even slaves. We can cast it for a cost of 4. And then you can, I suppose you could summon them and then blow them up. The explosion does deal damage, I think, from... It's something which it doesn't mention. Yeah, we'll do that. This ability. It says explosion, toxic residue, and it says that it applies that debuff there, but from what I remember, it does blow up and I think maybe deal damage to enemies nearby. It does hurt the unit which using it, so... Okay, let's move up here. There's only the one unit here. You don't have a garrison. Hey, Mash! Do you feel lucky? Do you want to come and attack me and my army of slaves? It's actually a benefit of having slaves. They'll think my army is weaker. They might actually march out and attack me. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Driven by hunger. Beastmen appear. What do we want? Always more besides. Numbers beyond counting. That makes Skaven slaves cheaper. Expendable and clan rats. Well, my army doesn't have clan rats in it. Go for numbers beyond counting. The menace below would be nice, along with our debuff we get later on for siege holdout time. -4 eventually.
Warlock engineer.
What's your army got in it here? Savage orcs, orc ball boys, 2 units of them. That's gonna hurt. I don't think we can hold off. We need to attack. We can attack? Wait, who's got siege attacker? Does... I guess the mortar counts as an artillery unit, even though... Yeah, okay. All the food. We're basically, you know, down to nothing anyway, so... I feel like going all in on this, just cause. We're going to be climbing over the walls for the most part anyway. What's the settlement of globadiers look like? Oh, okay. That's a custom map. That's a very interesting layout. I don't think I've seen this map before. Yeah, I'm gonna get 7 casts of it. I think we're going to need it. We're going to be starving Skaven. Oh boy. Okay. Now leadership's 22. Ugh. Actually, I think maybe I have seen this map before. Yeah, I have. I thought it would be underground, but it's actually above ground. I can't remember which campaign I saw this battle map as. Maybe as the trolls? We've got 2 bridges. They're going to be lined up on the walls there. That's actually to our benefit, because they're all going to be clustered together. Go like that. Slingers like that. The mortar. Go over here. You 2 there. You there. You there. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. March up. I want you to attack here. They're all clustered together on the walls, so they're all going to just... Oh. It's gruesome, but we're Skaven, we don't care. Inferior races, die to the power of the horns of the rat. Go there. Go there. And you go there. Like that. Yeah, just keep shooting them for a bit. You know. Soften them up. Time is on our side. Kind of. Oi, these sticky rats are not playing fair. Ow, 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 ow. Wait, this is dealing damage over time as well? Toxic residue? Yeah, it is. Okay. The little heart icon, the droplet of blood next to the 10 seconds. Apparently the slaves with their slings are dealing damage over time as well. That's really, really nice. That's a bit too powerful considering how many of them I can get. I mean, they are just slaves, but even if one of these hits the unit, they're going to be taking damage over time. Okay. I don't want you to be firing. Save your globes. Ow. Oof. How much ammunition do you have as well? You've got 14. That must have like 25 shots or something like that. Pew. Oh. Yeah, they're just throwing the little pellets which the slingers do. That's fine. Mortar. Yeah, I wanted you to, like, shoot these guys, please. Come on. Thump, thump, thump. This whole clan is just poison globe mortars taken to the nth degree. Okay. Anything left alive on the walls? Yeah. Okay, attack them. One more shot right here, please. There you go. Oh. Oh. They're all going to take damage over time, and then the whole unit's just going to, like, keel over all at once. Okay. Actually, you slaves, attack the gates. You slaves can attack that gate as well. Do our mortars deal damage to the walls? No, it doesn't seem so. Oh no, you're being hit by the toxic residue. Okay, so maybe the toxic residue doesn't deal damage over time. It's just all the slingshots they're getting hit by. I wasn't seeing them. Okay. Attack them.
Council's command. Arthur, scurry.
Enemy gates are destroyed. Got those pretty quickly. Got through those pretty quickly. Come on, one right there. Well, that was a hit. Shoot them now. Okay, charge in. There's Mash. Okay, you move in. I want you to get like this. You go there. You two go here. Savage Orc War Boys, here they come. Charge them. Okay, pop up behind. Uh-oh. Who's attacking? Stop attacking. Hop in over here. I want you to shoot them. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, charge them. Charge them, my tougher units. Kill the green things. Protect your lord. Okay, turn around here. Like this. You do that. They're shattered. Good, good. I want you to move over to here. Over here. Go there. Oh, they're wiring. Okay, up in there. Chuck another globe in there. Whoop. Friendly fire, you say? Fair, says I. There we go. You hit that house. Well done. There we go. We really didn't lose that much. Our mortar. Jeez, yeah. On the walls. Man. If I get multiples of those mortars and end up mixing up the poison wind globes they have so that one of them is like, so you have one of each. I can see that being really nice. We didn't make too much use of those, but, you know, settlement battle, it's difficult to get a line of fire with short-ranged units like that. Food! Greenskins on the menu. And more money. And we get a rank. Not enough to upgrade the settlement. Loot and occupy. We get Scribe. The deeds of the mighty clans, recorded for posterity and handy reference, give directions and purpose to their future endeavors. Out of here, you. I see what you're doing, bots. Using all those odd letters What the languages? The foul up detection. I am going to get on you. End of gas would come. Yeah, we get blessed gas. Get all of our different spells. And on you, do we have one which generates food? Breeding chems, no. Yeah, we'll just get breeding chems. More growth. And casualty replenishment. Okay. Food's still going to be an issue. But I think... Yeah, this tree here. This can generate 1 food at rank 4. Bog mine. The oath gold of Galbaraz is the purest gold, mined from the deepest of depths. Only small deposits exist, usually in remote locations. Unlocked recruitment, warlock engineer. Recruit rank increase, untainted +3, provides garrison, Vrrtkin, poison wing globadiers. Okay. Ooh, Clan Vrrtkin clan nest. Actually, we did get our capital back, Galbaraz. I was thinking it was up here in Ekrund. I was thinking Ekrund was Galbaraz. I didn't realize this. I'm a doofus. Okay. Well, we have our capital back. I might want to build this then. This generates food. Clan nest of Clan Vrrtkin. Provides clan with new bodies and chemicals used to trade with other clans. Is it Clan Vrrtkin or Clan Vrrtkin? Because I've been seeing... Like, here it's Vrrtkin. But other places it's, Vrrtkin.
Warlock engineer.
Like it's there if it's Vrrtkin. On that building it's Vrrtkin though. Yeah, well. Yeah, there it says VRRIT. Let's see. Unlocked technology. Trick stabs laboratory. Generated income, food, public order, +1% income from trade tariffs faction wide. Garrison net cutters and poison winged globadiers, and unlocks recruitment of all of our units. Also generates more food. Ultimate gas. What do we get here? Doom wheel. Yeah, we get a unique doom wheel, which it deals damage over time to enemy units nearby. Also has rampage, because they're kind of crazy. More crazy than usual Skaven. That's saying quite a bit. Hellpit Abomination. It's got a leaky tank as well. Other than that, it seems the same as a normal Hellpit Abomination. Though this is one of the ones we have to get the research for Clan Molder to get. You'll see, like, Eshin Triads and all that. They're all redded off. Is this Trench Beasts? Red Ogres fitted with breathing apparatus and globadiers crazy enough to mount them. What a perfect combination. Oh, I guess that's like the, Warlord with the, on the Bonebreaker. Except it's like a mount or something? Actually, hang on. Oh, it's got a magic missile ability. Okay. It doesn't actually have missile attacks. Okay, fine. Powerful explosion, strong versus multiple combatants, weak versus single combatants. There is another mod I have actually active, which is recommended on the page for Clan Vrrtkin, which adds this. Chieftains! We can recruit chieftains, which is one of those things that's kind of surprising it's not in the base game. It's like the Empire Captain. It's a melee hero. The Skaven one is the Chieftain, which in the tabletop was kind of a necessity because you wanted to give your leadership to all of your units, so you'd use Chieftains to keep them under control, as you would with other factions, but with Skaven it made a bit more important. But yeah, that's nice. Skaven Chieftains, or Clan Chieftains, are one of the highest ranking warriors within the Skaven clan, whom are known to be given control over a small segment of the clan to rule as he sees fits. I remember I recruited one of these, and it seems like you could actually give them skills as if they come from various clans, and it actually includes the minor clans from the minor clan mods, like Clan Vulcan, Clan Vrrtkin, and Clan Vrrtkin. So you can either get one with extra armor, like Clan Vrrtkin, one with flaming attacks, like Clan Vulcan, or one, I assume, with, like, poison wind globes or something, like Clan Vrrtkin. Or maybe it gives him the poisonous gas effect or something. Ability. That's pretty neat. Anyway, ooh, we've actually got three buildings here. Brickstab's Laboratory, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, this is how we get our, mortars. Poison wind mortars, death wind mortars, great mortars, trench beasts there, globe rain catapults. Oh yeah, one can use simple catapults to deliver clusters of globes to enemy things. Vrrtkin deathwind mortars up there as well. What's the difference between these two? Seems like they're the same. And this, Carriers of Immaculate Fume. A flail unit. I guess they're like the plague sensor bearers? Yeah, they got poison wind gas on their melee attack. Bonus versus infantry, they have frenzy, they have 13% physical resistance. Yeah. Okay, interesting. It's kind of like how how Plague Monk Sensor Bearers were supposed to work in the from the tabletop. In the tabletop, at least when I was playing Plague Monk Sensor Bearers, when they got into melee, they would start swinging their flails around, and they would deal wounds to any unit in melee in base-to-base contact with them, including your own units. So you'd sort of send them ahead of your army, hit an enemy squad, hopefully deal more casualties to them before the Plague Monk Sensor Bearer is killed over from the gas. Because it's like one Plague Monk Sensor Bearer would be able to hit 3 enemy units or something in base-to-base contact. That includes diagonals. And you know, weaken them up that way. In this, they just have Contaminated, which lowers leadership by 10, which is nice, but they don't have a damage over time ability. It's sort of on the Poison Wind Globadiers, which in the tabletop they didn't actually deal damage over time. It was just an armor-piercing shot, which was really good against armored units. I don't think they were even... Did they count as poisoned attacks? Maybe. Anyway. But yeah, you can see all of our unique units here, which we're going to be making use of. We can't actually get normal clan rats, which is we don't want them anyway, because they won't be protected from our poison. So yeah. Okay. I think I actually want to get this building. Costs 1,000. It generates 1 food. Yes. Okay. Demolish that. Go to the next turn, and I think we might call it here for tonight. It's getting rather late. We've had it's been a difficult beginning, even though we've won all the battles, but things could have gone bad quite quickly, I think. And we're not out of the woods yet. We'll see Gorbad Ironclaw up here is spreading out. So yeah. And I'll want to get rid of these trolls down here as well, so we can own the entirety of this province. Agro Migdal and Grunty Mingol. And we're also still siphoning food. So we'll build that. What's reducing our food? Settlement upkeep and army upkeep, yeah. So Gorgazan down here is don't really have an option to generate. Actually, hold that thought. We do, because I think, can you use steel technology? Okay, The dominating scheme, we get this issuing the expansionist planning commandment over a province, pestilent knave for the plague priest, and researching 3 technologies. I think once we get the scheme of doom, we'll use that to establish an under empire somewhere. Possibly just up in Ekrund, because it's nearby, and then we'll generate income, generate food off of their settlements. A good way to do that. And then we'll be able to, like, expand outwards and take these other settlements. Skaven play so differently from other factions. With the whole food mechanic. I do like it. I think... here we'll get... yeah, get gas their silos. It increases our range for our artillery units, and that'll be nice. Or do I want to get this? That increases our leadership more and melee attack more in underground battles. But we could get ruination as well. That would lower it to -6 plus an extra 1, is it, from here? Didn't you have another? No, it was a research. The menace below. Yeah, -1 from here. So we could reduce siege times to -7. And Skaven are the only faction which get a follower which increases the amount of siege weapons, siege equipment you can produce, like siege towers and battering rams, by 2. So instead of 2 siege towers, you get 4. That's oh, geez, we're going to be able to, like, siege settlements and build up a attacking force with that. Siege towers and all that really, really quickly. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Anyway, I think we'll save it there, and we'll continue with Clan Vrrtkin next time. It'll be very interesting. It's sort of hold off, deal damage over time, and then deal with the few stragglers after they're all weakened. Difficult start. That's because I'm playing with OVN Lost Factions. If you don't, the mods aren't really designed to work together. In that regard, because Agro Migdal is the starting point for Clan Vrrtkin and also the starting point for Clan Ugma. So I'm making things difficult for me with that. Yeah. Anyway, we'll call it there for tonight, and we'll continue with this next time. I'm enjoying it quite a bit so far. It's an interesting clan, and I'm also looking forward to playing through doing campaigns as the other 2 minor clans as well. But anyway, I'll thank you very much for joining, and I hope you join me again next time.